Oh, okay. Yeah. No, it should be a good. This should be a good matchup. Yeah. Well, good afternoon, early evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Alton Sports Network. We introduce to you our Alton Sports Network Game of the Week. This afternoon, we have the Alton Comets versus the Doniphan Dons here in a good matchup here. Doniphan Dons haven't won a game yet this year, but they have played tough teams, Class 6 Farmington, many different good teams around the area. And the Alton Comets are 5-2 this year. They just beat Van Buren on Thursday, so very big conference and district rival. Big win in that game. So both these teams are going to be pretty well matched tonight, and we expect to see some great baseball being played. We're just about set. First pitch in just under 10 minutes. The coaches will come out to the home plate and exchange the lineup cards. On the hill for the Comets tonight is going to be Dylan Whalen. He's a guy that just throws strikes and can get things done. Throws not too hard, but at the same time he can get the K. He can get people swinging through, and it should be a good matchup here. He should be throwing strikes and getting some good outs for the Comets tonight. Our first pitch will be in just under 10 minutes, so don't go away. We will be right back. And the Alton Comets will take the field now. Let's take a look at what's going on around the horn. We got Riley Barton behind the plate tonight. First base will be Cole Trantham. Second base, Caden Willard. Over at shortstop, we'll have Ethan Upton, the big 6'5" senior. At third base, it will be Dalton Paulette. Over in right field, River Haddock. Center is Marcus Cockrum, and playing left field, the freshman phenom, Cade Clary. That'll be your fielders tonight for the Alton Comets. They'll also be in the lineup as well. Like we said earlier, Dylan Whalen taking the mound this evening. Just throws strikes and ultimately can get the outs. He doesn't throw it too hard, but he can really make some play or help his defense make some plays. And obviously they're going to back him up behind him. But overall, a good pick for the Comets as they try to face Doniphan tonight. So here we go. It's baseball time in the heart of Oregon County. And number 23 will come to the plate for the Dons to start it out here. First pitch and a beautiful day for baseball. First pitch. And inside, called strike, and it's 0-1. And that's 3:26 first pitch start. And we're underway. The 0-1 pitch from Wayland. Check swing, and it's a strike down the middle, and we're quickly 0-2. That one's up and over the second baseman for a base hit. And the Dons lead it off with a leadoff single here in this one. That'll bring the two-hole number 7 to the plate for Doniphan. So runner on first here early in the game, top of the first. And the Comets will try to look for a double play. Throw over to first, and he's back safely. The pitch. That one's outside, ball 1. And the runner stays. 1-0 here, the count. Whalen checking over, trying to make sure the runner doesn't steal. The 1-0 pitch. Down the middle, strike 1. Throw on to second, and he's safe. And that'll be a stolen base for number 23. And it's 1-1 the count now to number 7. The 1-1 pitch. That one's popped high into right field. The catch is made, and the runner's going. And he is out at third base. What a play there by the Comets. Way to nag him at third. And there's already 2 gone now. He thought he'd test his luck at third base, but he was able to get the out. What a great arm there, too. That one's out of play, foul, and it's 0-1. Number 25 to the plate. So 2 outs here in the top of the first after a great play by the Comets. The 0-1 pitch. That one's low, taken for ball 1. One pitch from Wayland, and that one hits him on the hand, and he'll take first for a free 90 feet, and there's a now runner on first with 2 gone in the top of the first. And the 4-hole hitter will come up to clean up. That one's fouled back, 0-1. No balls, one strike. Runner on first base. 2 gone here in the top of the first inning. 0-1 pitch from Wayland. That one's ripped into left field. And that one goes back. It's at the fence. Runner rounding first. The stays. So it's a runner on first and third after the shot into left field. And there'll still be 2 outs with the 5-hole hitter coming up to the plate. Runners on the corners now with 2 gone. And number 24 will be up for his first AB of the game. That one's outside in the dirt. And it's 0-1. The 1-0 pitch. That one's ripped and over the third baseman for a base hit. A runner comes in to score, and it is now a 1-0 ball game as Doniphan comes out with an early lead. It's first and second with 2 gone still. Just a little bit of a mislocation there from Wayland. Got a hold of it right over the third baseman for a good base hit. Swing and a miss on the first pitch, and it's 0-1. He delivers with the 0-1 pitch and drops in for a strike, and it's 0-2. Wayland looking for a K right here to end the inning. The 0-2 pitch. That one's high, and it'll be ball 1. One ball, 2 strikes, second and first. The pitch. That one's fouled back, and we'll do it again. Wayland tries again the 1-2 pitch outside, and it's 2-2 now. Two and 2 inside, and we run into a full count now. Runners on first and second with 2 gone. Full count here. Doniphan up with a 1-0 lead. He delivers, and that drops outside, ball 4, and the bases will be juiced. So the base is loaded now with 2 gone. Swing and a miss, and he got him out front. And it's 0-1. The 0-1 outside, 1-1. That one's chopped over to the pitcher, and he goes over the first for the out. So they get out of the inning with the bases loaded, but a run did score. So it's 1-0 Doniphan after the hit over the third baseman. We'll head over to the bottom of the first. Don't go away. We're back here in the bottom half of the second inning. Doniphan Don's warming up here. And on the mound for Doniphan will be the sophomore, number 24. He's got a really good arm. Hits pretty high on his fastball, and he'll be facing these Comets here. Your lineup today presented by Alton Bank, Equal Housing Lender, and member FDIC. Marcus Cochran will be up to the plate to lead it off for the Comets. He's batting 150 with 3 RBIs so far in the year. Off to a little bit of a slow start, but he's got some speed on the base path, and if he can get on, look for a couple stolen bases. So here we are, bottom half of the first, and Marcus Cochran is going to lead it off. First pitch, low and inside, and it's ball 1. One 0 pitch. That one's right back to the pitcher. Throw on to first, and he gets him out, and that's the first out of the inning. Nice hit ball by Marcus Cochran, just right back to the pitcher. Next up will be senior Ethan Upton. He's 6'4", and MSU West Plains commit, batting 280 and a homer and 9 RBIs so far on the year. First pitch to him, just outside, ball 1. Ripped back and foul, out of play. And it'll be 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. The 1-1 pitch. Inside, called strike, and it's 1-2 now. Swing and a miss in the dirt. Throw on over to first, and it'll get him out for the second out. That's the first strikeout for the Dons pitcher. So 2 gone now, and Cole Trantham will come up to the plate. .333 average with 2 homers and 10 RBIs. Takes it for strike 1. Trantham launched one over into center the other day at Couch. That one's outside, ball 1. Trantham's one of the guys that if he gets a hold of the pitch, it's going out of the park. Very good power hitter. The 1-1 pitch. And that one's taken for strike 2, and he's quickly behind here in the count. The 1-2 coming up. That one's low, and count is even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Trantham trying to stay alive. Doniphan's trying to shut down with a 1-2-3 inning. The 2-2 pitch. That one's grounded over to second base. And the throw on to first is out. So nobody gets on for the Comets. We'll go to the top half of the second. 1-0 for Doniphan. Back here, top half of the second. Doniphan leads 1-0 here. And Whalen will come back out for another inning of work. First pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1 now. The 0-1 pitch. That swung on and miss, and he's quickly in a pitcher's count, 0-2. That one's inside, called strike 3, and the backwards K for Dylan Whalen, and there's one gone. So number 13 will come up to the plate. Hanger lifts up into left field, high, and that one's caught, and there's 2 gone now. So 2 away, we're back to the leadoff spot. And number 23 will be back up to the plate. Owens fouled back, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. That one's high, and no call there. It's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch from Wayland. That one's ripped into left field, and he makes the play. Nice play there by the left fielder. That'll be Cade Clary. And that retires the side. A 1-2-3 inning for Dylan Whalen and the Comets. We'll go to the bottom half of the second. Back here, bottom half of the second inning. Cade Clary will come up to the plate to start out the inning. He's absolutely hitting hot right now, batting .577 with 6 RBIs as a freshman. So a very good hitter and making plays out in the outfield too. So very high hopes for him in his young career. That one's high and inside, and ball 1. We want to thank you for tuning in to Alton Sports Network Game of the Week. Here with our Alton multimedia crew, I'm here with Trenton Cunningham here on the mic. 0-1 pitch ripped out and foul. Very hard hit ball there. And it's 1-1. Trenton, I got a joke to tell you. Which takes longer? Running from first to second or second to third?
Second to third.
Really? How did you know that joke?
Don't know.
You don't know the joke? Takes longer from second to third because you got a short stop. 1-2 pitch to Clary. Inside, called strike 3. Throw on to first, and he's got him. And that's one gone here in the inning. And up to the plate will be the pitcher tonight, Dylan Wayland, batting .409 with 2 RBIs on the year. That one's low, strike. 0-1. That one's grounded over to the shortstop. Throw on over to first, and he got him for out 2. That'll bring up Dalton Paulette. .455 average and 6 RBIs so far in the season. He transferred over from Thayer this past summer. Played basketball for the Comets too, so good to have him on this squad. That one's high, and it's a ball. 1-0. The Comets have yet to get a hit so far. They'll look to get one right here with Paulette. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Jammed him a little bit. And it's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. That one's low and a called strike. And it's 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. Fouled back, and he's staying alive. We'll try it again. The 1-2 pitch. That one's low, and it's 2-2. Doniphan leads 1-0 here in the bottom of the second. 2 gone, 2-2 the count. No hits for the Comets so far. The 2-2 pitch. That one's lifted out into right field, and that'll be caught. And that'll end the inning. So another 1-2-3 inning. Down goes the Comets. And we'll head into the top half of the third. We're back here in the top of the third. Doniphan leads 1-0 here. Wayland pitching a good game so far, only allowing 1 earned run. Dugout getting hyped, the pitch. That's high, ball 1. That one gets away. It's ball 2. Two-0 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's going to be 2-1. Two-one pitch. That one's lifted out into right field, over the head of the right fielder. Rounding set first, he goes to second base, and he comes in with a stand-up double. So a runner on second to start out the third inning. So a runner in scoring position here to start the third. Nobody out. That one drops in, swung on, and fouled off for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. That one's a called strike. Or no, sorry. Outside. And it's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. That one inside. The runner advances on to third. And that'll be a wild pitch. That one's high, and that's 3 balls and 1 strike. Whalen trying to find his groove back, the 3-1 pitch. Swung on and missed, and he brings it to a full count. Nice job getting it back from 3-1 to 3-2, and he'll try to put him away here. 3-2 pitch. Drops in, and wow, no strike call, and it'll be a walk, and the runner's on the corners now. That one dropped in a little bit, almost caught the plate. Very good pitch there by Wayland. Runners on the corners with nobody gone. The pitch. And that's a called strike, so he gets that one. It's 0-1. That one's fouled back. Runners will go back. It's 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. That one's ripped into the outfield and caught by Cade Clary. Throw on home, and he's safe at home. And another run scores. It's 2-0. Doniphan, after that run, scores. Great attempt to get him out at home, but he just winds up safe. So, one gone after the sacrifice fly. And it's a 2-0 ball game here in the top of the third. And that's a called strike inside, and it's 0-1. That one's behind him, and it's ball 1. Great job by Barton to keep that one from going behind the backstop. The 1-1. And that's strike two, and it's 1-2 the count now. Drops outside, 2-2. The 2-2 pitch from Wayland. That one's high into left field. And that one's caught. And there's two gone now. Going back to second base. And he's out on the double play. Have a game, Cade Clary. A double play right there to end the inning. And we'll go to the bottom half of the third. A high pop-up into left field. Cade Clary catches it. The runner forgets to tag up. And is just late back to the bag. And a nice heads-up play there by Cade Clary. We'll head in here to the bottom half of the third. Don't go away. Back here, bottom of the third. And up to the plate will be Riley Barton. Freshman, batting 176 with 3 RBIs. Barton try to get the first hit of the night for the Comets. That one's popped up back foul. And catcher can't get to it. 0-1 now. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and it's quickly 0-2. The 0-2. That one's back. And it'll be 1-2. Two nothing. Doniphan leads. Bottom half of the third. Nobody out. The 1-2 pitch to Riley Barton. That one's inside. And it's 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Drops in, and that's high. And it's ball 3. Full count. Barton trying to get on. There's the first base runner. That one's high, and he takes ball 4. So the Comets have their first base runner of the night. And that'll bring up freshman Caden Willard. Batting .250 with 5 RBIs on the year. That one's low, and he'll go on to second base after the wild pitch. I'm not sure. We may rule that a passed ball. So 1-0 the count. Runner on second now. Taken for strike one. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. That one's just past the pitcher, and he almost was going to beat it out, but it's 1 out, and Barton advances to third. And River Haddock will come to the plate, .250 average with an RBI. He'll try to drive in this run and get the first run on the board for the Comets. That one's popped into right field. The catch is made, and the runner doesn't score. So there's now 2 gone after the fly out into right field. And we're back to the top of the lineup. Marcus Cockrum comes to the plate. That one's floated over to the second baseman, and he makes a nice play there, and that'll end the inning. So they strand a runner on third base. We'll head to the top of the fourth. Doniphan leads 2-0. Back here in the top of the fourth. Doniphan is leading 2-0. Comets still yet to have a hit in this game. We want to take the time to thank our sponsors, Alton Bank, Equal Housing Lender and member FDIC. That one's taken low for a strike. It's 0-1. Oh, 1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly 0-2. Whalen trying to put him away. The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he got him on strike 3. And there's 1 gone in the top of the fourth. That one's a little high on 1-0. That one's grounded over to Upton. Throw on to first. Got him, and there's 2 outs now. Very nice play there by Ethan Upton. That one's low, ball 1. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1 the count. That one's fouled. The count will be 1-2. That one's grounded over to Paulette. Throw on to first, and he makes the play, and that'll get out of the inning. A 1-2-3 inning for the Comets. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th now. Back here, bottom of the 4th. The Alton Comets will come up to hit, try to get their first base hit of the game. They had a runner on, wind up getting to third. That was Riley Barton. And Ethan Upton will come to the plate. That one's an inside strike, 0-1. That one's grounded over to third base, and he bobbles it, and that'll be the first base hit of the game. Ethan Upton with an infield single. So nice job, Ethan Upton, breaking up the no-no, and there'll be a runner on first with nobody gone. And Cole Trantham will take some hacks here. That one's outside, ball 1. That one's ripped in past the shortstop for a base hit. And that'll be a single for Cole Trantham. So back-to-back hits for the Comets, and they're starting to get a rally going. That'll be Cade Clary now up to the plate. He's hitting hot right now and looks to extend his hitting streak. And he calls time. That one Gets past him and a base hit. Upton thought about going, but he's going to stay, and we got the bases loaded after another base hit by the Comets. That'll bring Dylan Whalen to the plate. That one. Oh, what a play there by the right fielder. Upton comes in to score, and it's a 2-1 game now. Sacrifice fly for Dylan Whalen. So runners on first and third with one gone and a 2-1 ball game in the bottom of the fourth. And Dalton Paulette will be at the plate. Swing and a miss. Runner goes, and they're not going to try it. So stolen base for Cade Clary, and it's second and third now. And that one hits him, and the bases will be loaded now. A little chin music going on here as ran him up inside a little bit, got him on the hand. And freshman Riley Barton will come to the plate. He had a walk earlier. That was the first base runner for the Comets of the night. Now they've got bases loaded, 2-1 ball game. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. That one's high and inside. Ball one. That one's hit up the middle and a base hit. And Cole Trantham scores. Clary's going to come in, and that's a run. 2-run score there on the base hit by Riley Barton. And it's 3-2. Comets lead now. And that'll bring Caden Willard up to the plate. Awesome job on the go-ahead 2-run single by Riley Barton. That one's ripped foul. Just a little out front on that one. If he had been a second later, maybe. That would have been a nice rip there. 0-1 the count, one gone. Runners on first and second. Comets lead 3-2 now. Here on a rally in the bottom of the fourth. That one's popped up and caught by the catcher for out number 2. And that'll bring in the 9-hole hitter, River Haddock. Swing and a miss, and that's strike one. That one's low, ball one. One ball, one strike, two gone. 3-2 lead by the Comets. And that one hits him. And it'll be bases juiced. And back to Marcus Cockrum at the leadoff spot. Big spot here for the senior Marcus Cockrum. Bases are loaded, bottom of the fourth with 2 gone, and it's 3-2. Alton leads. That one's high, and it's taken for ball 1. That one's inside, 2-0. These Comets are getting energized. The 2-0 pitch to Marcus Cockrum. And that's a called strike. That was inside, but it's 2-1. That one's tipped and fouled. Even count 2-2. Marcus Cockrum going to try to score some extra runs. The 2-2 pitch. That one's chopped over the shortstop. Is he going to beat it out? And that'll get him out at first. But 3-run score here in the bottom of the fourth. It's 3-2 our score. We'll head into the top half of the fifth. So we'll go to the top of the fifth, and Dylan Whalen's going to come out for his 5th inning of work. He's had a phenomenal game on the mound, only allowing 2 runs here against a very good Doniphan team. So it's time to play ball, top of the 5th. Alton leads 3-2. We thank you for watching our Alton Sports Network Game of the Week. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Comets on the quest for an historic season. That one back to Dylan Whalen. A nice snag there, and he throws on to first for the out. Very good play by Dylan Whalen as he snags it right there. And there's 1 gone here in the top of the 5th. That one's high, ball 1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 1, 1-1. That one drops low, 2-1. Two-one pitch from Wayland. That one's called strike, and it's 2-2. That one's fouled back out of play, and we'll do it again. That one's high into left field, and Cade Clary gets under it for the 2nd out of the inning. It's over there. That one's a little high, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. That one's grounded. And a dive by Ethan Upton, but it gets past him. And that'll be a single for number 7. So they keep the inning alive with 2 outs. Number 25 will come to the plate for Doniphan. Throw on over, and he's safe at first. That one's fouled back, and it's 0-1. That one fouled back, 0-2. One on, 2 outs. Top of the 5th. Alton leads 3-2. The 0-2 pitch. Swing. And that's fouled. And we'll do it again. The 0-2 pitch. That one's floated up, and that gets down in the center field. Throw on to third, and bobbled up a little bit. The runner advances to second base. It's second and third now with 2 gone. Good effort there by the Comets, but they just couldn't get the out. So both runners in scoring position with 2 gone here in the top of the 5th. That one's fouled over in the right field territory. And that'll be an 0-1 count. The 0-1 from Wayland. That one's grounded, and it gets past Upton into center field. A run scores. Another one's coming in, and Barton, almost gets him out. 2 runs score. It's 4-2 now as Doniphan takes back the lead. So 4-3 now. Doniphan with the lead here in the top of the 5th with 2 gone. That was a close play at home. Almost got him. Ball kind of got loose there. Runners on first. That one drops for a strike, 0-1. That one back to the pitcher, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Very great looking play right there. We'll play the replay back to Wayland, and he makes that catch there. So we'll go into the bottom half of the 5th, and the Comets will try to take back the lead again after a very productive bottom of the 4th for the Comets, and then a very productive top of the 5th for the Doniphan Dons. Back here for the bottom of the fifth. Doniphan leads 4-3 in this ball game. Very good game. As we recap a little bit what's happened so far today, the Comets had a productive bottom half of the fourth. They scored 3 runs. Doniphan had 2 runs in the third inning and then second inning, I believe. And then here in the top of the fifth, Doniphan scores 2 more runs. Ethan Upton will come to the plate to lead off the bottom half of the fifth. That one's high into left field. That one's going back, and the catch is made by the left fielder. And there's 1 gone here in the bottom half of the fifth. That'll bring up Cole Trantham. Cole Trantham looking to show off some power here. Maybe tie it with a homer. Someone drops in for a strike, 0-1. The 0-1. That one's down and away, and it's 1-1 the count. That one's low, ball 2. Swing and a miss low, and that's strike. And it's 2-2 the count now to Cole Trantham. 1 gone here in the bottom half of the fifth. That one's outside, and it's full count now, 3-2. Do or die, the 3-2 pitch. That one's low and ball 4. And Cole Trantham will try it over for a free 90 feet. And there's now a runner on first for Cade Clary. That one's a strike, 0-1. That one's into right center and a base hit. He's rounding second base. Cole Trantham is going to stay at third. And that's a double for Cade Clary. And there's runners on second and third now. Here with 1 gone in the bottom half of the fifth. Very nice piece of hitting there by Cade Clary. They'll bring up Dylan Whalen. That one's low, ball 1. That one's low, 2-0. Runners on second and third. 1 gone for Dylan Whalen here in a 2-0 count. Doniphan leads 4-3. Here's the 2-0 pitch. That one's high and inside, and it's 3-0. Brushing him off the plate. And he's now in a good hitter's count. Now the decision time to either take or try to go for it. And that goes inside, and he walks him. And the bases will be loaded now for Dalton Paulette. Timeout called. Coach will come out to the mound for Doniphan. Back here for Dalton Paulette after the mound visit. The pitcher stays in the game. So there's one out with bases loaded here in the bottom of the fifth. And Dalton Paulette will try to score the tying and go-ahead runs here. That one's low, but a strike, and it's 0-1. That one's outside, and the runners stay put. Clary's got to go back to second before he's out. And Cole Trantham will score. And we are tied. And that one gets past him. And what a mess here. There are two gone here in the bottom of the fifth in a tie game. So there was a wild pitch. And Clary tried to go, but Cole Trantham didn't, so he's going back. They throw him out at second. Cole Trantham comes in to score, and then they overthrow first base, and now there's a runner standing on second. Good heads-up play by Cole Trantham. That one's popped out of play. So two gone here. And a ball and 2 strikes to Dalton Paulette. Four to 4 our score in the bottom of the fifth. That one's over to third base. Throw on to first base, and he stays on the bag, and that's out number 3. So we'll go to the top of the 6th in a 4-4 ball game. Very tight, very good game so far here in this one.
I'm your older sister. You have to listen to me.
We just want to take another minute to thank our viewers for tuning in to Alton Sports Network Game of the Week. We enjoy all your support, and we hope you've enjoyed some Alton Comet baseball. We'd also like to take time to thank our sponsors, Alton Bank, Equal Housing Lender, and member FDIC. So we're back here. Top of the 6th. 4-4 our score. In a very, very good ball game here. No matter the outcome of this one, it certainly has been a fun game to watch. Here at the Alton Comet Baseball. Wayland back out for another inning of work. He gets behind 1-0 in the count. Wayland's pitched a great game so far, as that one's ripped foul. 5 innings pitched. Only 4 earned runs. One and one. And that one's low in the dirt. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. That one's high and inside. 3-1. And that one's low. It's ball 4. So a leadoff walk. And that puts a runner at first here in the top of the 6th with nobody gone. That one's high. Cole Trantham makes the play in foul territory, and there's one gone. That one's thrown down to second base, and that gets past him into center field. So a stolen base. And that puts the runner standing on second base. One's inside, 2-0. That one's high and out of play. Count will be 2-1 with one gone. Runner on second base in the top of the 6th. 4-4 our score. Swing and a miss, and it's a full count. Excuse me, 2-2 the score. 2-2 the count, 4-4 our score. Just again, want to thank our viewers for tuning in. That one.
Foul ball.
So that hit him, but they're going to say it's a foul ball, I think. They're going to talk it over, but he did go through and swing. So it would be a foul ball if you were swinging and it hits you. I don't know if it hit the bat or not, but he definitely swung, and they're going to call it a foul ball. So the count will remain at 2-2. Two-two pitch. That one's foul and out of play. Runner remains on second with 2-2 count, 1 out in the top of the 6th. 2-2 pitch from Wayland. Swing and a miss. And he got him strike 3, and there's 2 gone now. That one's a ball outside. That one's a strike, and it's 1-1. That one's high, and it's 2-1. That one's out into right field for a base hit. The runner will come around to score. And they tag him out for the out. And that's out number 3 at the top of the 6th inning. Wow. What a play there to throw him out at home. We'll try to replay that. And wow, great tag there. We'll head into the bottom of the 6th. River Haddock with the throw from right field to nail him at home. Nice job, Riley Barton, getting that one and tagging him out. We'll come back here for the bottom of the 6th. Don't go away. We're back here, bottom of the 6th inning. And Riley Barton will come to play. He was part of that great play that ended the inning last half inning. That one's foul, 0-1. Some rain moving into the forecast, so we'll hope it doesn't delay the game or interrupt our live stream. In case of rain, we will try to stay on, but we'll have to move our equipment and all that, so it will be a very non-ideal process. That one's fouled, and it's 0-2. The 0-2 pitch to Riley Barton. That one's low in the dirt, and it's 1-2. The 1-2. That one's popped up in the infield. And the play is made by the shortstop, and there's one gone. Caden Willard's up to the plate now. It was blown away, 1-0. That one's into the left field and a base hit. Caden Willard with a nice hit. And he'll stand on first base for River Haddock. So one gone, runner on first base. And a 4-4 game. That one's inside, ball one. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. Showed bunt, but pulled back, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch coming up with one out. That one's fouled back, and we'll do it again. 1-2 with one gone. Caden Willard stands on first base. Here in a 4-4 ball game in the bottom half of the 6th inning. That one's ripped and a base hit. River Haddock with a base hit into left field. And there'll be runners on first and second now. And we'll go back to the top of the lineup. Marcus Cockrum to the plate. He'll try to score a run here. Take this lead from Doniphan. It's a tie ball game, 4-4 our score. And that one's high, ball one. That one's high too. It's 2-0. The 2-0 pitch coming up to Marcus Cockrum. That one's low and it's 3-0. Willard thought about going, but he'll stay put at second. Wind's starting to pick up a little bit. Three and 0. And he takes that one for a strike. That one was a little inside. Tonight calls have been a little inconsistent inside and the high pitch as well. That one's fouled back, and it's 3-2. Full count to Marcus Cockrum. Runners on first and second with one gone in the bottom of the 6th. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. And there's 2 away now as Ethan Upton comes to the plate. That's a ball low and inside, 1-0. That one's strike. Looks like, I guess he went full swing, and it's 1-1 the count. That one's and that'll end the inning. We'll go into the top of the 7th in a tie game. What a game it's been today. We are tied at 4. For those of you that aren't familiar with high school baseball rules, we play 7 innings of baseball, and if it's a tie, we'll just go into extras. But 7 innings is regulation for high school baseball. And it looks like Dylan Whalen's going to come out for inning number 7. One of the players of the game, I'd say here today, is Dylan Whalen. Despite the 4 runs on the board, he's stayed calm and cool and collective. Continues to throw strikes and is helping out his team on the bump. Very, very good baseball being played by Dylan Whalen today as he's pitching. He's hoping to get through this inning and pitch a complete game if the Comets can walk it off in the bottom of the 7th. So we'll get it started here in the top of the 7th inning. That one's grounded over the third base and in for an outfield single. And there's a runner on first to lead off the top of the 7th inning. Throwing over to first, and that gets away from him. He goes on to second base. And a very unfortunate play for the Comets there, as the runner stands on second base now. So runner on second, nobody gone here in the top of the 7th. 4-4 ball game. That one's fouled back, 0-1. That one's lined and over the shortstop's head for a base hit. Rounding third, he goes home. And a run scores. And that'll be an RBI double for Doniphan. And it's a 5-4 game here in the top of the 7th inning. That was a good hard hit ball over the shortstop into the outfield and able to score the go-ahead run for the Dons. That one's low in the dirt. Gets back to the backstop, and a runner advances to third base. And the Comets need to calm down here a little bit. Get back under control. The 1-0 pitch. That one's ripped and foul. And it'll be 1-1. That one into foul territory, and that'll be out of play. 1-2 the count now. That one's hit out to right field, and he gets down in front of the right fielder. He throws on to home, but that's not going to be good enough, and another one scores. And it's a 6-4 ball game now, as the Dons are adding a little bit of insurance. Runner will stay on first, and time's calling a mound visit. Coach Paulette will come on to talk to his pitcher. So they're going to leave Wayland in. Try to finish this inning. There's nobody gone here with a runner on first in the top of the 7th inning. 6-4 ball game. Doniphan leads. Swing and a miss in the dirt. Runner stays put at first, and it's 0-1 the count. Comets are only down 2 runs, so if they can hold them to that, they have a shot to come in and walk it off in the bottom of the 7th. That one drops in for a strike, and it's 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. And that'll be the first out of the inning. So a good strikeout there by Dylan Whalen. The runner advances on to second on the stolen base. And there's one gone. The pitcher will come up to the plate now. Try to score the runner on second. That one's jammed and fouled back, and it's 0-1. That one's lifted in the outfield, and Haddock with the catch in right field. They go on to second base, and they got it for the double play! That'll end the inning, and we'll go to the bottom of the 7th. Yeah, another amazing play by River Haddock. This game has been filled with just amazing plays from the Comets. River Haddock especially has made 2 or 3 very good plays tonight. He threw the runner out at home that was trying to score, and that ended the inning, and then he just made this play for the double play. So we'll be here in the bottom of the 7th inning, and there's going to be a new pitcher on the mound for Doniphan, number 3. We'll try his luck at pitching. He'll try to close it out here as Doniphan leads 6-4 in the bottom of the 7th. Alton's going to try to come back and tie this up here in the bottom of the 7th and potentially even get the win. Cole Trantham will lead it off here in the bottom of the 7th. He'll try to spark a rally and get this Comet team to tie it up. So Cole Trantham's going to lead it off here in the bottom of the 7th. 6-4, Doniphan leads. Doniphan's going to try to shut the Comets down now, and the Comets will try to tie it up here. Trantham going to try to be a rally starter. So here we go, bottom of the 7th. Comets trying to come back here. That one's taken for strike 1. One thing that makes it hard is starting this inning with a new arm, so they're not familiar with this, so a rally is going to be tough. That one's low in the dirt, and it's 1-1. That one's outside, 2-1. And that one's low in the dirt. 3 balls and 1 strikes to Cole Trantham. Nice hitters count here. A little breathing room as he tries to start this rally. Nobody gone. The 3-1 pitch. That one's high, ball 4. And Cole Trantham will trot over to first base with a leadoff walk in the bottom half of the 7th. That'll bring Cade Clary to the plate. That one's high, ball 1. The 1-0 pitch to Cade Clary. That one's outside, 2-0. The 2-0 pitch to Cade Clary. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Blown away, and it's 3 balls and 1 strikes. Cade Clary in a nice hitter's count. 3-1 with a runner on first. Nobody gone in the bottom of the 7th. Comets are down 2. And a time called. The 3-1. That one's hit over into right field, and that one's caught. And a nice play there by the right fielder. And there's 1 gone here in the bottom of the 7th. And that'll bring Dylan Wayland up to the plate. He pitched 7 innings tonight, so very good outing on the mound for him. That one's outside, ball 1. High and inside, 2-0. That one's outside, and it's 3-0. Whalen going to try to be patient here in a 3-0 count. Runner on first with one gone. And that's inside, ball 4. So runners on first and second now, and it'll bring up Dalton Paulette. One gone here in the bottom of the 7th. That one's taken for a strike, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. That one's fouled away, and it's 0-2 still. Paulette staying alive. And that's called strike 3. And there's 2 gone now. Runners on first and second. Riley Barton will come to the plate, and the Comets are down to their final out. Riley Barton's going to try and get this run in to tie it up. These 2 runs in, rather. That one's high, ball 1. That one's jammed him over to the third baseman, and that'll do it here. And here's 6-4, your final score. A great game by both sides. Lots of good offensive hits, lots of nice defensive plays, and Doniphan just comes up a little bit with an edge in this one. We thank you for tuning in yet again. Tune in next Thursday to our next live stream here, and we thank you for watching Alton Comet Game of the Week.